And hello yet again, ladies and gentlemen, back with your regularly scheduled TNT first cast of season 3 as well. Very exciting indeed. And joining me today on the mic is some new blood, a caster coming from another game. Chris Stealth is joining us on the mic today. Welcome. Tell us a little about yourself, Chris.
So my name's Chris. I'm Bristolian. As you can probably tell from the accent, it's pretty heavily Bristolian too. So try not to mock my accent too badly. I'm adapting a little bit this week. I'm usually known for my Call of Duty commentary, but I've done a little bit of Tekken in the past, casting alongside Abominable and Eternal Dragon, and hosting the Arena Clash for a multitude of seasons. So tonight, I'm going to give you guys the pleasure of listening to me talk nonsense about your beloved game.
Well, that makes two of us. I've talked nonsense on this tournament series for a while, so it'll be nice to have someone help me out with chatting absolute mad nonsense. And quite a stacked tournament today, as always. Decent amount of players. I believe we are at 44. So not quite the highest we've had, but not very far off. So it should be a very interesting turnout overall in terms of playstyles and characters, because we had Season 3 drop. This is the first tournament of Tekken 7 Season 3, TNT-wise, that we've done. So I'm very interested. I'm very interested to see what happens. Are we going to see the same characters from people? Are we going to see different ones? Are we going to see characters we haven't seen before? There's been a lot of changes, and it's all very exciting. I've been enjoying it quite a bit myself while I can. Not enjoying everybody picking my character, but everything else about it has been quite wild so far.
But it's always good to have that sort of diversity, though, isn't it? You know, as soon as a new season comes in, it kind of allows people to adapt and try to main someone new. I mean, I'm a one-trick pony playing Steve anyway, so I mean, it's gonna suck for me with the changes coming into place. But I know, I mean, it might be a little bit more exciting to see if people can adapt and change at this later stage.
No, precisely, and there's been so many changes. I feel like a lot of them, maybe people get too hooked up on sort of like the supposed nerfs and sort of, I think, assume that the character might be useless or might be like heavily nerfed, but it all really can depend on matchups still. Whereas even if a character is nerfed in relative terms to another character, they might still be okay. So it'll be very interesting to see how it all turns out. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm very excited to see how it all ends up turning out. But we're going to be going into our first game very, very soon. Let me just check who we have. We have Safe against Leonidas. Leonidas, I believe I've seen him on stream before. I believe he's the Eddie player here. Very interesting playstyle. I think he switched to another character as well at one point, although don't quote me on that, it's been a while. But Eddie versus Julia. Julia's got some buffs in Season 3. We got a new throw as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how she actually ends up being played.
Yeah, Eddie for me is one of those annoying characters. You know, I hate coming up against him so much, but if you know his combos, you know his moves, I mean, it's going to make things a lot easier. But currently, look at this for a combo. Pretty good stuff already coming in from Leonidas. A lot of damage already being dealt. Thankfully,
yeah, he's taking advantage as well. Eddie's got one of the best backdashes in the game, and he's really spacing out here with the health advantage, especially. With bow and arrow coming through for Julia, she's trying to capitalize. Oof, the low kicks coming through. You really got to be really careful with Eddie, as you said, because he can be a real big scrub killer.
Well, the knockout follows up with a nice little combo as well, continuing it along. Can they continue pushing along? Yes, they can, but Julia's now back on her feet, and again, straight back into it. Eddie continuing this one all the way along. Thankfully, there's no walls. So Julia just about falling short, but, you know, there's no wall damage there.
Yeah, I think if anything, this probably helps Eddie quite a bit. Julia with her wall pressure can be absolutely insane. But I think what we're seeing here as well is that Safe really isn't very familiar with the Eddie matchup. It is a card you really have to lab, whereas like taking him out of his stances and such, you gotta know what to use, otherwise you might just get slippery kicked.
Yeah, just not really catching up on the upwards hit as well. It's catching them off just a few times already. Down with a low. Coming in with a rage art. Is it going to connect? It is. But I don't think it's going to finish.
Don't think it's going to be enough to kill either. I might. Oh yeah, just leaving him alive. Oh, and no break on the tackle. That was very well played, bro.
Well, thankfully, it was safe. He's got 1 round on the board. I mean, he's still got to take at least 2 more.
He's got to be careful while running in the counter hit. And again, the pressure from Leonidas here is really coming through.
Julia manages to counter right the way back. Gets a few hits off, but can't continue the combo. Goes low, hits out high once again, but Eddie is aware of it. Oh, rage art.
Boy.
Not this time.
There we go. No, good punish. Stayed patient. You really got to be careful. I think a lot of people try to use those rage arts. Because a lot of people get really trigger happy with it, don't they? So it can be a good option, but if it's baited out, that's going to be a serious punish. No, to be fair, we haven't really seen any sort of season 3 shenanigans in that game. It's pretty standard. Leonidas really, I think, relying on the lack of matchup knowledge from Safe, spacing out, putting up pressure. When he had the health advantage, he knew he didn't have to do anything else. He just had to space out, wait for Safe to make more mistakes, and just take the win off of it. Smart playstyle.
It looks a lot easier for him, you know? It was stepping off and then just counter-attacking at the right moments. So that upwards hit was catching Safe off too many times within the first 2 rounds, which led to mass combos and a lot of damage being dealt. So maybe Safe can learn from that mistake and come back straight into it a little bit later on.
Yeah, precisely so. And we're going to be heading straight into the second game and see if we get one. We're probably going to get a different stage. So perhaps a stage that might be slightly better for Safe. But let's see if there's going to be other adaptation that we can see as well. And hi guys, I see Divine Tricks and Risky in the chat. Welcome lads. Good to see you. And indeed, Eyes Big Ian. There's going to be talk of Big Ian later. There always is. Can't be forgetting the Big Ian, the premier event coming up in November in Scotland. But indeed, we're seeing the wall. So there's going to be a wall and a balcony break. Julia, very good with her balcony breaks. There's a lot of potential for combos there and a lot of potential for damage. So we're going to see how it plays out.
Well, let's hope it's good enough for this Julia player to escape from a lot of this. But already a pretty good start, coming in with a high damage and now pushing up straight up against the barriers as we expected to see.
Yeah, getting him to the wall, trying to break the balcony. Nice. This is the second hit of the bow and arrow there. A big bull launch in return. Good duck from Leonidas. Oh boy, and here comes the strings. You gotta be careful of it. Nice. Beautifully closed out. Very patient. Leonidas finding the right tempo between punishing and being aggressive and the defensive play. Again, big launcher, as you said.
It's just catching him off too often now. You've got to be aware of this. You know, if you're going to be throwing in early hits like that, you've got to make them count, because otherwise this Eddie player is going to make count on the counter attack. But Safe doing a good job of getting a few hits in here up against the wall, but being pushed into the corner themselves.
Yeah, he was using the bow and arrow very well as well, but he's got to be so careful with spring kicks on wake up. It's dangerous, very dangerous to do. Rage drive expanded, Sync trying to get it in. Oh, not this time around. Leonidas really looking so dominant here.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like he's putting a foot wrong, despite him losing that one round in the last series. It's just so smooth from him. Managing to connect with those combos fluidly and just doing a really good job of punishing Safe whenever he whiffs.
Yeah, and I think Safe really does not know the matchup very. Oh my god, beautiful punish, beautiful patience, but dropping the combo, the backturn combo, just not connecting the same way. Perhaps he wasn't ready for it. Nice, getting the counter hit. Again, combo, not enough to finish. Leonidas spacing out. Eddie Rage Drive here could provide a 50-50. There we go, was the 50-50. Oh, gets the wall splat. Not going to be enough to kill here just yet. Safe in Rage, he's trying to space out. Slippery kick swiffing. Oh my god, beautifully used Rage Drive there. But good patience from Safe. That's definitely what he needs, and he's keeping himself alive. He needs to keep himself alive. More plays like that, more patience like that could definitely net him way back into his game. Nice bow and arrow hitting again.
What was like in the last game as well, you know, they took 1 round, despite them losing 2 early on, but Leonidas, so he'll learn from that. He won't get too over aggressive, you know. But so far, Safe is actually playing this much better. He's actually learning from his mistakes and punishing. Good to see.
Yeah, he's still got to be very careful. Oh, nice, gets nice counter, and this is what I was talking about. He's staying more patient. He's a lot more prepared. Maybe this is the warm up he or she needed, and right now they're capitalizing on it. Dropping a combo though, that could be costly. Oh, no break on the generic throw.
Still pretty neck and neck going into this final round. I know I say that.
Slippery kick.
Wonderful stuff.
Nice spacing. Oh boy, there's gonna be damage. Guaranteed Oki gets the wall splat as well. Oh my god!
What a turn of events.
The unlikely comeback actually happened. Beautifully done. And you gotta be so careful that throw at the wall guarantees Yoki, and if you try to get up the wrong way, that guarantees a wall splat. It's just a never-ending chain of damage if you're unused to the matchup. And I was saying, Safe isn't used to the Eddie matchup, but it seems Leonidas did not expect that amount of damage and Oki from Julia, which really cost him quite dearly there, putting Safe 1-1 now.
Yeah, exactly. Just got a little bit too complacent in the final 3 rounds. You know, you're 2 rounds up. You don't need to do anything any different. Just keep doing as you were. But it seems as if they just let it slip a little, and it has costed them. Now tied up at 1 apiece. Got a match in our hands.
Yeah, exactly. No, it can still go either way, especially if Safe is playing this patiently and is actually not. I think the big thing that happened earlier is when he was trying to punish relax stance, and he just went over it. So he's got to be very careful with what he's doing. If he stays patient like he did in both games and uses the maximum of Julia Oki and wall pressure, I think he can really take it. Just got to be very careful placing those bow and arrows as well, because they're a good tool, but you don't want to get too predictable with them because it is launch punishable. But we'll see. We'll see what map we get here and how Leonidas adapts, if he adapts.
Well, you'd hope that they do. I mean, they've got enough information now after 2 matchups to see how they play. And be able to pick up, as they were early on, you know, on the whiffs and punishing from there. So we will go into match number 3 now. Leonidas taking match number 1. Safe taking match number 2. Nice little reverse sweep from them as well. And here we go.
Yeah, infinite stage as well, and we've seen an infinite stage in the first game, and it did not go well for Safe. So let's see if we see anything different. Nice, try and get those out instant while running as well. Oh, just getting a bit too trigger happy. Gotta be careful if you start pressing too many buttons in his face. Eddie can punish you for it.
Oh, the combo was there. Managed to connect with a few hits. Continuing this one now from Leonidas is nice to see. Fortunately, not going to happen. As now Safe comes onto the attacking side of things, gets a few hits off.
The Mad Axe is coming through. Nice buffer. And he's I think Safe is now trying to space out against, trying to play patient, but really missing the whip punishes here. Oh, bow and arrow connecting there. Nicely done. Down to the party crasher. Oh, into war drums. Nicely done. Gotta be very careful though. You don't want to be whiffing 50-50. What is he gonna go for?
Managed to hit just down to a slither of health.
2 seconds. Oh my god. With 2 seconds to go as well. He could have stayed patient. He had enough health to survive that. Leonidas choking ever so slightly. He's got to be careful here. Oh, counter here as well. Yeah, it's the second hit. Second hit of Party Crush. You got to be very careful with it. Oh, again, big counter hit launch. Bow and arrow coming through. Leonidas in red. Nice, no break. When War Drum's taking... Safe has been making such a big comeback. I mean, 2 rounds in a row. No, to be fair, it's more rounds in a row considering he made a comeback last game as well. So he's like 4 or 5 rounds in a row now. Oh my god, the crushing coming through there as well. Leonidas getting a few hits to the back. Let's see. Slippery. Oh, no punish. There's the big launch punish, but instead it gets the grab. Both quite low. Safe, really close to rage drive here. Oh, big launch. Can he finish it off? He should be able to finish it off here, I think. Oh, not enough still. But low, coming through, taking it. The United staying alive. Oh, he's really trying to put in the work to, you know, stay alive here. He wants this, especially after how dominant the first game was. Slippery kicks coming through.
He's got to lose. Come back. I mean, he got reverse swept in the last matchup. You don't want that to happen this time around. You don't want to lose straight 3-0. So he managed to pull one back, which is good. But oh, big hit. Drops him down. Rage art is available if they want to use it. Siding against it to open things up, but that's a big hit. And there we are, tied up at 2 apiece once again, and into the final round.
Exactly, could go any way. Nice launch, beautifully timed. The United is going to get a combo from it. Not going to be a huge amount of damage, but it's damage nonetheless. And this damage is quickly stacking up with Safe. Oh my god, this probably won't be enough to kill, but Safe is going to be left with a Rage Art. Oh, and perfect. Oh, the pop-off at the end? Oh, Leonidas. Okay, I see. He's feeling himself. But no, nicely done. 2-1 to Leonidas against Safe. Safe put up a really good fight, but you know, there can be only one winner. And I see lots of familiar names in the chat. So who do we have? Bebop, welcome. Yes, I am indeed cheating on you, Vanava Caster. But come on, he's a good lad. Don't judge.
You can say that. Well,
yeah, I have faith. It's fine. I see Andy Mac as well. Welcome, Lewis. So I see you lads. Hopefully you're gonna meet you a big in. Gamma. Oh, I see more people. I see Ice Blue. Pika. Oh, there's lots of guys here. Welcome everyone. Good to see all of you. Hopefully you will be joining us for a extended amount of time today. And you guys know what the drill is. The drill is we need to feed our Tekken players. And you know, the FGC side of esports has no money. We're all poor. But we want them to eat. So we have Maturino. So if you guys type in Maturino in the chat, which I will demonstrate in a second. Hopefully you went through. You can drop in the code TNTPC23 in the Maturino to effectively help us print money. It's completely legal. There's no fine print. It all goes to the players. Helps us feed them. You know, everyone loves a meal deal, so it's our way to support them for putting on a good show and enjoying themselves and putting an effort to learn the game. So guys, please help us feed the players by throwing some money at Maturino. You can get yourself some nice merch as well. There's some elf t-shirts and stream shoutouts, and you can do some deals like following people on Twitter and probably unfollowing promptly afterwards, but it puts money in the pot. So if you can do that, that will be grand, and I'll be forever in your debt. If you guys can get it, if you guys can get the donation prize pool to like 69 again, you can have my firstborn. Don't quote me on that, but
damn,
it'll be good together again. But yeah, and as I'm sure many of you have been seeing in the adverts, we have Night of Fighting tomorrow with the NGI lads in XFED. It's a really good event. This one just a really nice casual event. You know, there's no pressure of tournaments. You just come down, you play the games, you learn, you have a good time, you go home and sleep sound and well, knowing that we're all bad at fighting games. Next week we will have a dojo event on Friday as well. Also XFED running with NGI guys. So do turn up if you want some points. I sure do. So I'll be hopefully making my way down, especially because I'm missing tomorrow and I missed last week. So I got to make up for it. And I think the other event that's coming up shortly is the Gamepad event, I believe. Also run by NGI. Also dojo. So if you guys, I think it's this weekend. So if you guys turn up and steal some points from them, that'll be nice. And well, where's one event? Oh, what am I forgetting? Oh, the Big Yin! Have I told you guys about Big Yin before? The Premier Scottish event in November the 9th? I'm sure I have. But I'll tell you again, guys, turn up to Big Yin. It's going to be a really, really good event. If you haven't already signed up, I think there's a waiting list. So if you might be able to get in still. It's hard to tell, but make sure you try. It's gonna be a really good event. I'm so hyper for it. I'm just waiting for my pay to come in so I can actually buy tickets to go to Glasgow for it. And it's gonna be a really good event. I'm looking forward to meeting many of you, and hopefully we have a good time.
It's all that matters. Is having a good time.
Yeah, precisely, and it's Big In sounds like a really good event. But with that, we're going to be going into the second game.
I actually didn't catch who it was that we were supposed to be commentating.
Yeah,
I missed over that one a little bit. I dropped the ball a little.
We
He
have-
was going
we
off
have-
on some talk, and I was just admiring it.
Yeah, we have Fleezes and Chezzy Babe 99. Fleezes, I believe I've played before. Actually, I think I might have perfected him 3 times on stream before. Chezzy Babe, I haven't seen. I think she signed up for one tournament before, but I think she couldn't make it. So it's the first time we're seeing her on stream. And Fleeze is putting up a really big pressure from Leo here. Leo's got some small changes in Season 3. I know Noctis actually got some interesting changes. So it'll be interesting to see how much we see on stream. Oh, getting the launch and the cinematic finisher. Forward, looking very snazzy. Oh my god! The Oki, the down forward to the back. If you're not aware of Noctis, he can really punish you like that for it.
I always hate Noctis. Always did. Not one that resonates well with me. He's not like can't do anything against him. Him and Eddie. But regardless, pretty good start already. One apiece on either side.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because Noctis he's an easy to play character, but he's got a lot of tools that are really annoying to deal with. So he's very, very different, let's say. But now Chezzy Babe's spacing out. We're being very patient here, really playing to her advantage. Nice, the 1-2 coming through.
Well, into round number 4, 60 seconds back on the clock. And nice little string to start things off already. Can they continue this one? Yes. Lovely stuff, continuing all the way through. Not going to be able to get that perfect though. Up the bounce right the way back. Lovely little string from them. Until they're back on their feet. Ready to defend.
Gotta be very careful with the down forward too as well, because it's a big uppercut. It's very punishable, but the range on it is kind of wild. But you really gotta punish it. Oh, the makeshift, the B-Tech AOP coming through the launch. Nicely done by Fleezes. Oh, what a trade! Definitely in favor of Noctis, not getting launched there. Forward 2 landing. Oh, that move is so annoying. Spear coming through as well. Oh my god, a second hit landing. Catching Fleezes trying to move up there. Oh, beautiful stuff. Yeah, no, he stayed patient. He stepped very nicely. Oh, spring kick coming through. Fleeze is now in rage. So close to death. Oh! And the party time for Noctis was costly. Leo taking it for Fleezes here. You gotta be careful when pressing those buttons, because they feel good and they're good. Like Noctis has some really good buttons to press, but press too many and it's gonna be a costly downfall.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite fortunate that they managed to get away with 2 spears, but the third one just being blocked and then opened up the avenue for them to just counter-attack and manage to take the win. But still got at least one more matchup, so hopefully they can bounce back into this one. I mean, it was a pretty good start from them. Managed to get some nice strings going. You just said it's nicely done from them as well, but just lacking that little bit of finesse at the end.
No, Fleezes definitely putting up a solid fight, but struggling near the end. Chezzy Babe putting up a solid fight, but then struggling near the end. Fleezes really stepped up, literally stepped up. The sidestepping really improved and helped a lot. Honestly, helped a lot. I think that's what made the biggest difference at the end. Noctis is very sidesteppable on many of his moves. And Chezzy Babe wasn't really using any moves that tracked aside from a couple of them. So could have been a definite flaw in the playstyle. She got to be very careful with it. But like you said, second game could be anything, especially if we throw walls into the mix. Unless we get another infinite stage, it could be a whole another game. And speaking of walls, we're going to be a lot of breakable walls with that. Howard Estate, lovely music. lovely stage, and a lovely amount of potential damage. But let's see if they use it.
I've ever spoken to any other Tekken caster, they always say how much they enjoy the music on certain stages, and that's why how they get excited about certain stages. It makes me laugh, but it's actually quite nice, that the music's not being forgotten there.
Yeah, no, it makes a big difference. I mean, at Sodium Showdown, I was listening to Claudia's soundtrack the whole time.
I mean, that's pretty great. I mean, I was listening to I can't actually remember. I think I was listening to Shinedown for the 2 matches that I was in.
Nice, Shinedown. I approve of Shinedown. Oh, I don't have a Shinedown poster. I have Shinedown shirts in my wardrobe, but
I love Shinedown. It's so great. Regardless, back to the game. Already 1 up. Pretty good start. I mean, it looks pretty solid as well. Nox having a really tough time of trying to get through the defensive barrier that they're putting up right now, but managed to get a few hits off in this early stage of round 2.
both of them really struggling to punish. Like, there's a lot of buttons being pressed and not that many punishes. I think both are slightly unfamiliar with the matchup. So gotta be very careful. I think it's gonna come down to fundamentals and whose space as well. Oh, perfect coming through!
Ooh. Okay. Somebody's come to play now.
Oh, and again, the B-Tech AOP coming through. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Whoa, which way are we going now? Let's see, nice hit. Trading again. Fleas is really starting to go faster here. Can make a big difference. Because if you don't know how to deal with low pressure, it's quite something. Especially at the wall.
Well, they managed to pick up 1 round, which is good after the perfect that they suffered in the last.
Oh my god, the down forward 2 going over it. Shenanigans starting already. Oh boy, this is online Tekken.
An interesting
break.
The grapple comes in, up against the wall. The combo is huge. A lot of damage being dealt. But the answer back from Noctis. So much being damaged.
Oh my god, the down forward 2 Oki again? Gonna be so much damage. Oh boy, the dab, trying to dab and not quite the right punish, but hey, it worked, and just like that, we're 2 rounds apiece. This is a very brawler start match, I think. There's a lot of buttons being pressed and a lot of them hitting. Oh my god, the orbital beautifully done here. What a read.
Good connection.
Not
Blocks.
getting the just right there.
Liking that, just backing off. Waiting patient. Ooh, there was an opportunity for a whiff there. Missed it, but managed to connect with that one. Pushed them right the way back up. Noctis getting a few low hits in now. Connecting nicely.
Oh no, break. This should be it. Oh no, it doesn't connect with the wall properly. But still getting the foul up, and Fleas is taking it 2-0. But it was looking very close. It was legitimately looking very close. Fleas did struggle to punish some of the things, but I mean, so did Chezzy Babe. It was a lot of, like I said, it was a very like brawler heavy style for both players. A lot of moves being thrown out, but it was quite entertaining. And not gonna lie, it's some things hitting that I did not expect to hit. Very good Oki from Chezzy Babe on Noctis as well. The down forward 2s on Oki actually hitting, big risk, but damn, it paid off. It paid off so many times. So well done.
It was entertaining to watch, and that's all that really matters. Chezzy Babe put on a very good performance, unfortunately falling short to Fleas. We'll get into match number 3 very shortly as well. I'm going to take a little look at the bracket, because I haven't had a little look at that just yet.
Well, we're actually progressing fairly smoothly so far. Getting majority of round 2 already out of the way. But I'll let you have the look at the bracket while I thank our lovely sponsors, Astro, for providing this amazing headset, which actually is. I'm not just shilling for the sake of shilling. I'm actually really enjoying the headset. It's really good. I've gotten a lot of headaches in the past using some competitor headsets, and I've just been hit by a plushie. But I've been getting a lot of headaches from competitor headsets, and with that, because my glasses get really annoying when I wear a headset. And the Astros have actually protected me from it so far, so I'm very glad to be using it. And if you guys are in need of a headset, I couldn't recommend it anymore. Astros A40s. The tournament edition is really good. Multiple kits available for them as well, so I'd highly recommend it. And if you're in need of a chair, GT Omega Racing providing us with some quality chairs. You can find them at our events as well. Really, really good chairs. So, guys, Chris advertising as well. So, guys, cannot recommend them enough. Really good products. And yeah. And oh boy, I just see who's on stream next. We have my boy Bebop against my boy Shirtle. So we have a DS Elf Shirtle against the South Welsh FGC Bebop, who has previously commentated with me and whose lay I have viciously destroyed online. But let's see if Shirtle can play in the same way, because lay is a very interesting card to play against. If you're not used to it, you can really catch a fade, as the kids say nowadays.
Shirtle's the only name I recognise. Obviously, he was commentating over the Arena Clash. Is it last season and the season? Not last season. The season previous to that.
Season previously, yeah. I remember he called me iconic on stream, and my friends have been memeing me for it since.
Wow.
The iconic pun life. Well, let's see if Shirtle's Marduk is as iconic as my Claudio is. Let's see. Gonna be a very interesting matchup. Both cards have actually got a decent amount of Season 3 changes. Marduk's down forward 1 now is quite something. Oh boy, nice down forward 2 from Lay.
Getting killed off.
The drunken stances. Oh my god, he just went under him! Bebop, how are you gonna do it to him?
No!
First round kicking off like that? That was beautiful.
It's what we love to see.
Oh, big counter here though. Gotta be careful.
He's not happy about that. Not
Carries
happy
to
about
the wall.
that last round.
So much damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Shirtle was not happy. He's getting that return for.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You've now caught him off now, Bebop. He's not happy about it. But he does take an early hit. The knockup though is huge. Manages to continue this combo. Pushing up. Gets the
Was the
grapple.
Oki.
Ooh.
Bebop's gonna start bringing the Shinigans. Oh boy, here comes the tackle. Can he break it? Nice break.
Ooh.
Whoa, getting the low on him.
Love to see that. Shirtle lost very little health in the last two. Obviously lost the first, but wow, putting on.
He's getting a lot more shenanigans out now. I think Bebop here is struggling to deal with some of them. Oh boy, here comes the tackle again. Nice break. Broken it again.
Just not letting it go.
Oh no.
No.
You gotta break it.
He whiffed it. I thought he was going to
Oh
continue
no, again!
combo.
He broke it again!
3 for 3. That's unreal.
He's still alive as well. He's still got rage. Lay with rage can get pretty funny, and unfortunately not going to be able to use it this time around.
Well, I mean, after the first round loss, you know, you kind of expected a pretty close game, but then Shirtle just put on a show, taking 3 straight. One of them being a perfect after that first round loss. So that's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he got riled. He got a little bit riled up. I think playing against a Lay can definitely have that effect. So it was interesting to see. You know, that it was a quick adaptation, very quick adaptation. He started using some of Marduk's. I think that he definitely got the damage out. He was using the tackles. I mean, he was still using the tackles no matter how many Bebop broke. He was very persistent with it. And it does put him in an advantageous position, even if the tackle is broken. So very interesting to see that. Let's see how Bebop improves. I mean, I know Bebop played Josie as well. So is he going to switch characters? Is he going to switch to Lay? It's going to be interesting to see.
Well, hopefully he gets a stage that's more suitable for him as well. You know, something, and maybe an infinite level might help him. You know, he did get caught up against the wall a few times there with the combos coming in pretty heavily too. So we'll see as we go into matchup number 2. Can Shirtle continue off the 3 rounds win?
Biggest stage here as well. Biggest stage. Definitely more room to work for Bebop. I think having a bit more room against Marduk might be advisable for him, just so he can space out, he can use his stances, and we'll see how it goes.
There we go.
Right. Let's see. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how people adapt because I've played him. I had a pretty good set against him previously, and he's got a lot of potential. He plays Lei a bit more. I think a bit more solid, a lot less sort of gimmicky strats. So it's gonna be interesting how he uses it to his advantage. Oh, nicely done, staying down.
Good. It's much better. You know, this is what we saw from round number 1 as well. Managing to hit low, bouncing it right out, hit up high as well, catching him off guard, and whoa, Shurdo on the back foot really couldn't cope with the pressure that was a mountain.
Yeah, the Lei mix-ups can be really good when oh my, that bar is stacking up. He gets the wall as well. Oh, nice break, but that blockable hitting gives him the headbutt.
I guess it's not gonna be another perfect, surely. It is.
It's a lot of damage. From Lei, oh boy, if he gets him to the wall here. Oh my god! Beautifully done. He actually mixed him up right at the start there as well. But Shurdo, in rage, you're gonna be very careful with the Marduk rage drive, especially.
Doesn't matter, he backs back, Bebop with the hit. Takes the second round for him. And oh, early hits. Huge kicks. Straight off into the air. Tries to get the combo, but can't get it going. But Shurdo answers straight the way back with a few hits of his own. Not gonna take this one lying down. But oh, getting caught off with just a few mid hits there as well.
Let's see. Speaking of lying down, let's see how he utilizes. Oh, no break on the 1+2 throw. Shurdo very low here. Bebop try and capitalize on it. Oh, this is gonna be a big launch, and this could be. You know what? This is Marduk. This could potentially be a lot of damage if played right. And gets the slide at the end. Beautifully played by Bebop. Now so much better than the first game. So much better. The spacing, the use of the he wasn't using playing dead too much, but he did mix up the Razor Rush and such, so he's doing good. He's doing good. I think he definitely needs to play around that space.
Well, the thing is as well is the aggression straight off the start. You know, with Lei, he can mix up between lows and highs really quite quickly, and so it can make it very difficult for players to just sit back and defend because they may have to try and counteract right back with themselves with aggression, and it couldn't get going for Shurdo there. So fantastic stuff from Bebop. They two take that match win, and now tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is as well is that like you said, people have to start making reactions to Lei. If you're up close, you either have to space out far enough that neither of the move hits, but if you're already too close, you have to make a guess. You have to guess. It's going to be mid, it's going to be low, and it can cost you. It can be very costly. Lei got some damage buffs in Season 3, so you got to be very careful.
It certainly helped, you know, he was getting a few naughty little hits off as well, you know, stuff that he shouldn't have really been able to do, but that's the way that Tekken goes. And we go into match number 3. I think they're going to stick with the same. No.
Shurdo going to his main. Shurdo going to his main. He's serious. He does not want to lose.
Gloves are off.
Indeed, and you know we'll see. I think Shurdo's got a habit of playing that first game with his sub character, with his pocket, whatever you want to call it, and then after that he does switch and he does go back to the main.
Well, he wants to take this win, and rightly so. Obviously, you don't want to lose. There we go. I'll just wait for it to sync up. Round 1. Here we go.
We're on the same stage again as well, so lots of space for you to work with. But Alyssa can play very well at the further away ranges. Range 2-3, she can still play very well, mainly because of down 3 and the pretty decent approach game she has. Bebop just lying underneath it, and if that hit, that could have been such a good option. The Shurdo now putting up the pressure against the wall. You gotta be very careful. He's staying patient, but it's just the threat of Alyssa sometimes.
Just the range of Alyssa.
Oh, he tried it again!
No
He
way.
played that and tried to get the launch afterwards, which is such a smart idea, but it just doesn't work out this way. Alyssa's still floating in the air, so doesn't catch her. Perhaps the mid option would have been better. Keep getting in the back, not capitalizing much of it. Shuttle trying to win back with his own pressure here. Staying patient. Oh, big counter hit. Converts into a combo as well. It's a decent chunk of damage. And this game is looking very different again. Shuttle capitalizing on his pressure, really going fast here. He wants to close it out.
The reason is Alyssa's his name, you know?
Yeah.
So,
he's a very aggressive Alyssa as well.
Yeah. Easily. I mean, the range in which Alyssa can play as well can be absolutely damaging. But just look at that. Fantastic combo coming in just to finish them off. Very little damage taken. And a swift 3-0 to take the win.
Indeed, and I see Jack saying he'd love to see Smith against Shuttle in Big N. You know what? We could probably arrange that. Get a series of money matches between Elf and the mid guys, or maybe not money matches because I'm kind of broke, but matches. I got a habit of losing money matches to Northern players, so let's not do that again.
Money.
First money match I've ever played was against Icarus, who's a player from Manchester, and well, I lost 100 quid. Not fully of my own money.
Not even it's not like just a little bit of money. That's quite a bit there.
Yeah, I still have a video, and it was something. I have no regrets. It wasn't fully my own money. That's all I'm gonna say. I got sponsored by someone.
You lost somebody else's money. That's even worse.
Yes. Well, it felt bad because they put faith in me, and then I lost.
No, it's not good enough. You should get good.
I should get good, but you know how it was. And yeah, Harley Chris is right in the chat. We did drink our swords. It was quite funny actually because I was really upset after losing, and I don't smoke, right? I asked my friend to go buy me cigarettes, and I just started smoking right there and then. After the game, I was just standing outside. No, the hardest thing about it was the fact that Icarus is good. He's a good player. I still think I can take him. However, there was an issue with my playstyle. On that day, he was definitely a better player. But the big thing I did not expect is the fact that you step into a room with like 10 guys from Manchester, all whom are drinking, while you're trying to play a money match. You will not have a good time. I had no headphones. All I hear is just the Manchester guys just singing Icarus's name constantly. Maloon, Ryan Maloon, and it was absolutely hilarious. But as a player, it was horrible.
It's intimidating, especially in a Manchester accent as well. Nope.
Yeah, it was honestly quite something. But hey, it is what it is. I'd recommend it, honestly. If it's an experience. If you get money match people, if you have enough money to do it, then definitely do it. But if you don't, then please don't risk your money. Don't take any gambling advice from me here.
Yeah, bet responsibly.
Yeah, bet responsibly. But it's not gambling if you're good at the game. I'm bad at the game, so it is a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, that's why I will never bet on the game itself. I've only entered into one tournament and lost 2-2.
I mean, I think the first two tournaments I entered. I think I won 0-2 in both. Even like a year after I started playing competitively, I had two tournaments in the middle where I went 0-2 again. And I was like, oh, well, this is bad. Played the game for a while. But it happens, and it's something you got to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely is. It's a learning experience, is what I say. It's not a loss unless you don't take anything from it.
Yeah, exactly. Well said. And just as a tease for you guys waiting for the next match. The next match is a mirror match, and there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans. So you can try to guess who's up on stream next. But yeah, as I was saying before, actually, there's some events coming up. So we have the Fighting Friday Dojo next week, and the normal Fighting Friday this week. It's a pretty casual experience, really good. It's £3 to join, and another £3 if there's a tournament with 8 or more people running. really good experience. I personally haven't been for the last couple of weeks, but Johnny, anytime I can make it, I go because it's a really good experience. Just a really good way to chill after work. Lots of really nice people. So do turn up. Also, the gamepad event run by NGI. Do turn up. It's a T7 dojo, so if you want some points, you know where to go. And of course, there's this one event. Previously, you think I might have mentioned it. It's Small Young. Oh no, it's the Big Yin, the biggest Yin, with 128 people now, I believe. Massive event, gonna be the premier Scottish event later in the year, in November the 9th, I believe, in Glasgow. Very exciting stuff. If you guys can put yourself on the waiting list, do it. If there's any spaces, sign up now. Don't waste time. Like, I mean, the thing just blew up. It's sold out so fast. So if there's any spaces, do sign up. Don't waste time. Make the most of it. And hopefully I'll see you there. I saw many of you are going down to the Big Yin, or rather up to the Big Yin. So I'm very excited to see it.
Oh, Stu.
I think I'm not gonna, you know what, yeah, huge Wang Pun Life is my new name. I think if anything, the Phantom probably would suit Huge Wang a bit better, because he's huge and he played Wang, and I'm sure he's got a huge Wang. But
Wow.
Phantom's Wang aside,
It's that kind of stream.
Oh yeah, it's late enough, and I had a glass of wine. So so we're gonna be talking about a lot of Wang. Actually, it reminds me. It's like the Shadow Warrior game. In Shadow Warrior, the main character was called Lo Wang.
Oh wow!
And there's so many quotes within the game where they just keep going like, "He needs more Wang." It's great.
Oh yes. Good fun was had by all.
Indeed, everybody loves a little bit of Wang.
Exactly. Who doesn't?
Fun for the whole family, that.
Well, if you're into that, maybe. If you're from Swindon.
It's funny, my girlfriend lives in Swindon. This explains a lot. Holy cow. Oh boy. I have suddenly realized a lot of things.
It all just flashed before your eyes. Oh dear. Oh. Yes. Good times. Good times.
Right.
What's wrong with my laugh, Andy? I see you laughing at that. Nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Maybe.
I'm still waiting for the players to ready up, but they're taking their time.
Oh.
But while we wait, I think it's important we raise awareness to one thing. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know how good my camera is right now, but there is a table flipping emoji on my whiteboard, and below it says Dragunov. And this is how I feel about Tekken 7 Season 3. I do not like Dragunov again. He's really annoying, and I think we should take him out from the game, along with Akuma. So that's my PSA for the night. But jokes aside, there's actually Season 3 has been bringing out some really interesting stuff. Things coming out left and right, lots of damage. It feels very much like the older Tekken, the last Tekken, Tag 2. There's a lot of damage, there's a lot of whack things happening, and it's interesting to see a return to that sort of playstyle. Yeah, Andy, Season 3 is Season of Rago. If anything, this means I should finally start getting good at the game, if it's the Season of Rago.
I mean, there's a huge reach. I've seen you play.
Is that bad or good that you've seen me play? Because
I mean, you're all right. I mean, you're not the worst player I've ever seen. So yeah. I mean mid tier.
I'll take that. I think that's still being quite nice about it. But to be fair, all that sodium, I key charged my teammate on stream twice in the same set. Wow. It was not good. Because I noticed everyone else was playing really tame on stream, and I was like, let me do something interesting. Let me spice things up. So I did.
Did it work?
I won the game. He was not happy with me afterwards.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, no, precisely. But it's I think it's something that a lot more people can do. If when you spice things up and get a bit more raggo, especially offline, you can achieve a lot. You gotta be the right amount of raggo, you know. But we see. Sorry guys about the delay. We are waiting for the players to get back in. Divine Tricks, fix your internet, please. I want to see some shenanigans here.
I want to see some more Tekken.
Exactly. I mean, that's what we're all here for. Some quality European Tekken.
Exactly.
As we wait, guys.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick whilst we're waiting?
Yeah, no, go for it. I will chill while we wait.
Yeah. Don't mock me too badly whilst I'm away.
It's okay. I'll do my best. Right, guys. While we wait, there's another event I'd like to tell you about, and it's the Play Republic event run by District G. It's the premier music event and gaming event at the same time. District G is running the music event side of things, and Elf is helping out on the Tekken side of things, hopefully providing a good experience. 32 players joining into a tournament. I think 350 quid prize pot. I think there's some big names coming down, if I recall. I remember seeing Tishimon and Super Akuman coming down. So it should be quite a good time and experience. If you guys are available, then do turn up. It should be quite a good event. I think the day before, and actually during the same day, which is I think 28th, there's also Battle of Destiny going on. So if you guys are around or can make your way down, then turn up. It's gonna be a good event. The Ego guys are running it, so a quality TOs should be a quality event as well. So turn up, make the most of it, play some Tekken, get good at Season 3, and win some games, hopefully. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going Battle of Destiny myself, so I won't see you guys there, because I'm poor right now, and I want to shovel money into buying a new computer. But I will see you guys at Abra Offlines. Hopefully, I'll see as many of you as I can at the Dojo event next Friday, and WSO in October, and then at the biggest in November. So it should be pretty good.
Right, we good.
Welcome back. I haven't actually said anything bad.
I'll take it. I mean, you could have said many things bad, so I'm actually quite happy with that. Although I'll check Twitch chat just in case. Now we good.
Oh, I see Stunner. Welcome, Stunner. When are you joining me on mic? I think at this point, like it's really nice because there's so many talented casters and hosts around in the sort of the UK esports community. So it's really good to have a pool to pick from. I can just go in Discord and be like, "Hey guys, I'm casting soon. Which one of you's free?" It makes a nice change.
You say talented. You just come to me when there's nobody else available. So
you say that. I came to you because you had a priority. Like last time, because I think you were the second person. I was like, okay, I can grab you next time. You have priority. I do want to get as many people as I can. Give you guys exposure. Put you guys in the world of Tekken. It helps TNT grow. It helps you guys grow. So it's always good.
Well, I appreciate it because I haven't had the much chance to cast over much Tekken over the last 2 years. This is something I've wanted to do for quite some time, just to get back into it quite a lot more. So yeah, it's great to have this as an opportunity. So thank you for having me.
Anytime. Hopefully we'll be bringing you guys a lot of different casters over time, and bringing some older faces back. I'm always happy to bring some older casters in as well, but that's for the future. I can't reveal who's going to be casting next time. because I don't know. I only usually know a week in advance, or sometimes even later. But we are going to be going in with Lisa versus Destiny. This isn't a mirror match. I thought it was going to be a mirror matchup, but I've been lied to. I am going to chase down the admins. Anyhow, we're going to be going to the best stage in the game, Duo Modi Stereo, with some of the best soundtracks in the game, with the waifu battle. So let's see.
Ooh, early low hits, but it's just battle the low hits, and now here comes the combo. Nicely done, up against the wall. Manages to escape. Very fractional amount of damage out of it there.
Yeah, Destiny's staying patient, but still taking damage little by little. Oh my god, the whiff! The classic Xiaoyu crushing properties coming through. Destiny definitely did not join that the corner pressure. Let's see if he can pump out his own pressure in return, then Lisa could be doing a lot of potential damage here.
This is good. Oof. The whip punish, getting down low. But now right back again.
Yeah, getting taken out of the crouch dash where, oh, the power crush coming through, but just about trading.
Nice. Very minimal.
Oh, this should kill. Goes for the Rage Art to close it out. Nicely done. Lisa taking a second game. But yeah, no, I agree with you guys. Destiny is super hardworking. He's been playing TNTs pretty much since the start, since their inception. And he's been improving steadily, so it's lovely to see. I haven't played him in ages, though. Let's see, Lisa now putting up a lot of pressure. Oh, this is classic Xiaoyu, just getting mix-ups after mix-ups. Nice power crash as well. Destiny really gotta... Yeah, Viscera, yeah, but Destiny's really gotta get out of his tempo here. Ooh, and as you said, it was a fairly fast 3-0. Indeed.
Well, I hope that he can bounce back. I mean, it's not what you want to see, you know, in this stage of the tournament. Especially not on stream as well. A lot of criticism will be given. But let's see what happens. Looks like they're going to stick with the same.
See, I think... I'm pretty sure Destiny... I mean, have I seen Destiny play Kazumi as well? I'm not sure. I think there's a Raven player that also played Kazumi. But I don't remember if it's Destiny or not. Sorry, Destiny, if it was you. Or wasn't. Oh, it is Destiny. Okay, so I did remember correctly. Never mind. Good. My memory is not so atrocious. But we could see the switch to Kazumi. I don't know. It's Ling matchup can be very bad for certain characters. I know King and Hwoarang especially get a very rough matchup. But then for some others like Claudio, the matchup is great. I love it. It's one of my favorite matchups. It's so much fun. So we'll see what adaptations Destiny makes, and if he switches characters, I think Kazumi could potentially be quite good here. If he's feeling a bit more confident. Oh yeah, let's pick Claudio. Claudio's easy in season 3, but he is sticking to Raven. I respect that, but I think he's just put out his own pressure. Perhaps see what moves are hitting if he's not familiar with the matchup. There's a lot of moves that will go over AOP. Or could be evaded by other stuff that she has as well. And she's going to have a lot of space to work with here as well, infinite stage. So Destiny's really got to choose his moves wisely.
Well, not a good start. Does take a little bit of damage, but does fight back with a high now managing to find much nicer than they were in the last matchup. Doing about 50% damage there as well. And then continuing with the whiff punish. Lovely stuff from Raven.
Yeah, he's playing with the mix-ups now, and this is what he needed to do, to getting the counter hits and into the mix-ups. Inoki, beautifully done so far, but he's got to be careful. Xiaoyu and Ray just fun side to reckon with, whiffing the rage drive, and nice homie with coming through.
Well, that's one round on the board, which is great to see, and then straight back at it into the second. Lovely combination coming in, doing a round about 50% damage again. Nothing they can do to block it at the minute. It's pretty good.
He's got to be careful though. He does not want to start pressing buttons too much. Lisa hits that. If Lisa hits AOP at the right time, could mean death. And nice, getting the Hellsweaver. Spacing out now. Lisa and Razor. Oh my god, tries the unblockable, gets hit in the back. Getting some decent damage here for Lisa. Beautifully done, nice. But he's starting to press buttons. He's got to be very careful.
We're fighting right back into it. After 3-round loss to the last stage. Up 2 now. Don't get too complacent though.
Yeah, Lisa already nearly taking half of the health bar off. He's using the hub 4 a lot now. No break in the throw. Evening out the health bars.
Oh, big hit. That's much nicer. Hitting
Nice
it up,
bar
high with the
crush.
melt, and finishing it. Nicely done.
And see, this is literally sweeping through the reverse of the last game. Getting 3 rounds very quickly.
The next round open to interpretation now.
Yeah, precisely. And yeah, guys, they are not allowed to pick stages. It's random. Okay, let me explain. Everyone is meant to pick random, right? But we cannot check if you pick random. The game doesn't tell you if it's random or not. So if somebody picks a stage that suits them,
Shame on them.
Shame on them, yeah. You suck if you do that. I know Shuttle's done that before, but he's apologized and he hasn't done it. So, like, if it's a mistake, fair enough. But if you do it on purpose multiple times, don't do it. And if you do it by accident, apologize. If you want to rerun the game, that's fair enough. Just let us know. That's fine. You know, once can be a mistake. Twice, you're just being a knob.
But 3 times, that's something else.
3 times you're being a mug. But yeah, so yeah, it's realistically we cannot get people to like pick stages, to be allowed to pick stages because lobbies rotate. The second person in the lobby is the one that gets to pick the stage. So if somebody doesn't accept the game fast enough, then we have to wait for the lobby to rotate again to give them the correct placing so they can pick a stage. At which point we're waiting perhaps 2 rotations. And it stacks up. If we're doing it every game, it just stacks up, and it's just impractical. So that's the reasoning behind it. So that's all there is to it. Ideally, I'd like to have TWT, but yeah, it's just not gonna work out very well.
The more you know.
Yeah, that's all the reasoning done. And we're going to a much smaller stage now, and Destiny's really gonna be playing very well here. The spacing is gonna be vital to deal with the stage because right now he's getting juggled right at the start of the round. No break and throw either.
Pretty good start. Managing to just keep them up against the wall. Gets a few hits off themselves now. Now they can start to build up. We did see Raven
Unblockable
can have
as well.
some big wall damage as well, but unfortunately not gonna happen. Fights right the way back.
Yeah, have to be very careful. I mean, Lisa can take full advantage of the wall here, but Raven with the wall can do so much damage as well. So it could play in both ways. It really depends who's gonna have better spacing here.
Big hit. Straight from above. Manages to connect. Jumps it along a little bit more. Trying to push them over towards the wall. Managing to do so. But good spacing. Good blocks coming in from both sides.
Oh, carry roll. Getting the... Actually, that's a float. So that's not full damage, but still getting almost full carry to the wall there. Destiny still big health advantage going phasing through her. Dropping the whiff punish. Gotta be so careful, because shout out you, if you press the button at the right time, that's death. Lisa enraged as well. If she gets him close to a wall, he's gonna have to dealing with the BT mix-ups. Uh-oh, this should be it. She doesn't drop it. No drop, and Lisa 2 rounds ahead already. That has been very quick so far, looking very dominant. Can Destiny pull it off? I mean, if he can make a return like he did last game, it could really make a difference. If he gets it to a wall here. Oh, just shy of the wall.
Well, managing to just get it with a mid punch, and there we go. Big hit coming in as well. Just knocking them down just to a slither of health. Gets the KO, and now the fight back is beginning.
Exactly, and it really starts stacking up. If Destiny can pull it off again, we're gonna be in for a massive final round. But let's see, Lisa's definitely not gonna go down easy. She's spacing out. She's playing with the space now, especially with the health advantage. Oh, getting the launch as well. Should be able to take him to the wall here. She does. Side wall splat. A bit awkward, but still a decent amount of damage. Oh, that was dangerous. Going over the Kali roll. Destiny Spade is still trying to put that pressure up. Getting the lows in. It's a lot of lows. Oh boy. Side wall splat. At least converting a full combo.
Oh,
In the end, though. Oh, and the low coming through at the end. But Destiny was putting up such a good fight. And like the guys in the chat said, I've seen Destiny improve over time, and he's improved steadily. He's improved a lot. He's been working very hard from what I've heard and from what I've seen. So it's really, really good to see him improve and get better. And I'm sure next time he's gonna, he's gonna lap the MU and come back even stronger. Let's see.
It's good. Mo was a great play there. I mean, especially losing the first round, first map 3-0, and then bouncing straight back to the second stage, winning 3-0, and then a bit tougher in the third. But there are signs of great work there. So yeah, it's great to see. Yeah,
and I see more familiar names in chat. I see Sync, Hey Sync, as I said, Pika, Derby. I see Joker as well. Nice to see you guys in the chat. Hopefully, Sync, I still need a rematch. I mean, I've lost the last 2 times we've played, but at least it was close last time, relatively. Hopefully next week, Fighting Friday, if you're around. Let's see who else. I think who do we have next on stream? Because the bracket's been progressing fairly quickly, which is nice to see. And also it's nice because there's so many players. So getting through the bracket quickly can make a big difference. And we still have some big names in the winners bracket as well. So we just had Lee and Destiny play. I see Oracle still. I see my boy Sync, a very, really good elite player. I see Shiro still, Tiger Drop JT for the South Welsh FGC. I see Elix, a very prominent French Negan. And I see Goonie, a very well-known Jack player as well from France. The French are really dominating this scene right now, aren't they? I'm just seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 4 French people, French players, from like 8 players. So that's a solid 50% of players in the winners bracket right now are French. The French Bauhaus coming through. I think there's some really notable French online players actually, and many of them are going to offlines in France. Hopefully, we see them at some point in UK as well. It'd be nice if they come over. I know Elix is coming big in, but it would be nice to meet you guys. I didn't count Pika, did I? Pika, you're Belgian, aren't you? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think Pika's Belgian. Am I wrong? Belgium is France, but right. Yeah, sorry, Pika, I forgot. My bad.
The chocolates is considerably better.
And they surrender less as well.
Wow. Yeah.
I had to go over, I'm sorry. Right. Swimming away from those waters before I get us in trouble. Who do you think so far is because I'm sure you've seen a low both season 3. Is there another character you'd like to pick up? Obviously, I know you're Steve One Trick, but is there someone that appeals to you with how season 3 is looking?
The problem is that I don't really play anyone other than Steve. Maybe I'll pick up Jin from time to time, but I haven't actually sat down and actually put in some time with season 3 just yet. I mean, as I said, I'm from a Call of Duty background, and the beta come out last weekend, so I haven't really done anything other than play Call of Duty, which is bad for me, especially seeing as I really want to get back into playing more Tekken. But once the beta's done this weekend, then I'll start putting some more time in, possibly, and maybe step away from Steve a little bit more.
Indeed. And I see Matrino, I think our ticker is frozen right now, which kind of sucks. But big shout out to Old Zero for getting himself a lovely East London Fighters t-shirt and throwing in $3 as well. So he's contributed to the price spot. Price spot is sitting at $27.50 right now. Shout out to him. Also, guys, if you're looking for some quality graphic design as well, do check out Old Zero's Twitter account. He's got some really good artwork. I've seen some of his arts and designs working with the Blunderbuss guys. Oh my god, those hitboxes just look, they look so good. So if you guys do require some solid design, do hit up Old Zero on Twitter. I'm sure he'll appreciate the traffic. Again, big shout outs for supporting the community. Thank you very much. And yeah, big up. And if the rest of you want to support as well, Maturino is active. TNT PC 23 is the code for today, so do go drop it in. Let's get this prize pot to a decent level, because unless we hit $30, we ain't splitting the pot. So if the prize pot is below $30, then only one person gets the pot, the full pot. If other people, if enough people donate, then we go past $30, and the top three get the split. So there is an incentive for you guys to support as well. And yeah, Andy, I saw you donate as well. I see that $2 as well. Every little helps, you know. Every little penny that you guys can donate means a lot to the players, and it stacks up. So big thanks again, big shout outs, and guys, if you check out Andy on Twitch as well, he's got some quality streams. I lurk every once in a while when I can. I know he does morning streams and occasionally other times as well. So guys, go give him a follow. Big shout out. And yeah, we're going to be going into the next game very, very soon.
It looks like we're just shy as well of $30. Currently $27.50.
See, I'll donate to get it to that point, but I am ridiculously broke right now. It's bad.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's not looking good on my front either. So
yeah, I've just moved houses. Just under 3 weeks ago. To the Elf Gaming House, where I live with 2 other elf people.
Sounds like a winter wonderland.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I'm actually like enjoying it a lot. Hopefully some house sessions. If any of you are in London and want to play some games, do tell me, and we'll organize something. I'm always willing to learn and play games. Also, $31 now. Thank you very much, Rob. Rand the Dragon, thank you very much for throwing in the $3 and putting us over that pot. Beautiful. CC, I don't think. Oh, I'm sure we can find parking somewhere. There isn't anywhere. Well, if it's on the weekend, we might be able to find someone. But yeah. Oh boy. Hey. Oh, I just realized. There's a new rule I have to consider. Because they're now custom, they're the pre-made costumes, and we see Goonie using a costume. But that's not a custom anymore, that's a preset now, so we cannot actually ban that, I think.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Alrighty. In with it goes then.
Yeah, and 2 French players dishing it out. Both still, I think, quite a patient match so far, because no one's going for anything too crazy.
Big whiff there coming in though from Elix. Luckily wasn't being punished, but goes in with the grapple. Down with a low. Can't do anything more than that though. And as the time ticks down, they're trying to get things going. Oh! Big hit from the Jack Goonies.
4 seconds to go. Oh! It was so close. It was so close. Like, it could have really went either way. The knockdown really helped Goonie. But Elix not going to be staying, not going to be staying free here. He wants to win. I've seen him play so well, so he can definitely put up a solid fight.
Oh, love that. 2 up high, 1 down low, continues it.
Just a little pokes. He's wearing Goonie down, as you said. It's just the health is taking over, and Goonie's in rage now. But such a tall mountain to climb for Jack, and Elix closing out the first round.
Listen, when Lucio hits you, you're gonna know about it. Goonie certainly felt the full force of it through that last round. But currently, it's very heavily defensive on both sides right now. Like, neither one of them wanted to take damage until now. Goonies takes a little bit of damage. And now he's able to dish out a little bit more. Elix fighting his way up against the wall. trying to force him into some mistakes.
Ducking at the right time as well, and Goonie not really being able to deal his own pressure here. Gotta be very, very careful, and Elix pumping out the damage, but you can't underestimate Goonie. He's such a strong player. I mean, he even took out Jimmy J Tron and damaged Germany. Was it like 9-0 or something? So this guy is capable. Elix, oh my god, Elix actually looking so strong. We already knew he's a strong player, but he's really putting up a solid fight. Nice, Das Boot coming from Goonie, and the debug as well.
3 big hits, puts him down to about 50% health, but Elix fights his way back. Good grapple to take Goonies down to around similar levels, and all fights back with 2 swift punches of his own.
Oh, getting the counter hit launch as well. It's gonna be damage. Oh my god, unblockable as well. That's so much damage, both in rage now. What are we gonna see? Can Goonie get a blue debug? Nice, blocking the low. Oh, no break. And that's so much damage in rage.
2 apiece. This is what we wanted to see. An evenly matched fight between 2 of the French. And that's what we're getting. The big hits coming in, nope. But no combos being able to connect. There it is. Good knock-up. Finds Lovely up against the wall.
So much damage, and Negan damage really coming through here as well. Goonie's gonna have a whole amount of climb, but like we said before, it is Goonie, and he's stacking up. He's stacking up the pokes, and it's making a difference. Let's see, Jack has gotten a pretty substantial damage increase. If he gets a big launch here, it could really make a difference.
Oh, that nearly happened there as well.
Negan in rage.
Hits to the gut. Gonna
no break.
Grapple.
Alive. Oh, getting the low and taking him out. But that was a solid fight from both. Whew, it's gonna be really interesting actually. Because I know Goonie plays other cards in line as well, and I know he's a big online player. But I don't know if he needs to switch, because that was looking pretty good anyway. Like, it's not like he was struggling. His movement was on point. He was putting up a really, really good fight, but it's going to be interesting to see how he adapts. Perhaps putting out a bit more pressure would be wise, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it was a really good fight between the two. You know, it was very back and forth, and they both knew what each other were capable of, so they kind of respected each other for the most part as well. So it was good to see, and hopefully we can see another matchup like that going into stage 2.
Exactly, yeah. No, and I see more people coming through in chat. Dancing Cyan, BT the Villain, nice, welcome guys, and I see my boy Wildo. I've missed you, Wildo. We need to play some games at some point. I mean, I've been busy as heck, but when I'm not, we need to play some games. And indeed, we have Shoto coming to Big Inn. There's a decent amount of elves coming to Big Inn. We need to sort out accommodation and all that stuff still. I think I might be in charge of that, so I better get on that.
You should probably sort that out.
Yeah, I should definitely get some money first to sort it out. Well, we'll get that sorted, and yeah, we'll get the gang on the way. The elf squad coming up from London, so it'll be interesting. But with that, going back into the game and seeing that Jack again. So Goonie is sticking to Jack,
which is good. You know, I thought you played that Jack really well in the last matchup. Just, you know, a little bit lackluster at times, but we'll see if they can bounce straight back into this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Indeed, and big launch already. Same stage, just a different time of day this time around.
Huge combo coming in as well for Goonie. Really giving it to Elix, giving him no room to breathe, taking that first round really quite comfortably.
Yeah, very much so. And you know, when you let Goonie, when he's warmed up and do so much damage, especially looking at his movement, he's spacing so well. One of the cleanest backdashes I've seen in a while, actually. Very clean indeed. Oh, the down forward too. It hurts. Wait, actually, I looked at the wrong screen. Whoops. I definitely looked at the wrong screen. This is the disadvantage of having the stream and the screen shown. Oh, but there's the launch and the new combo coming through as well. It's a decent amount of damage. Not enough to carry to the wall, but he's got options now. Oh, big whiff. Goonie not trying to punish it a bit too far.
Well, he's managed to get himself away from the wall at least a little bit. A couple of hits down low. Catches Goonie off guard. He ducks beautifully. Can he connect? Oh, he does!
Indeed, getting the counter here as well. Got to be very careful. He's got decent timing on it as well, so sometimes, you know, you don't expect it to hit. You press the button and then wham! So a lot of damage is coming through right there and then.
That's a huge amount of damage onto Elix. Goonie really giving it to him on this round. No room to breathe, and the down low, straight to the kneecaps, knocked him onto his face.
It seems that the moment you let Goonie get a health advantage, really like put him in a position where he can put up so much pressure. It could really mean like a big moment of destruction for the opponent, because they cannot really get in. Goonie's defense is just so strong, but if you put Goonie in the opposite situation, then it's a lot harder for him to come back, especially with someone like Jack.
Yeah, you don't want to be up against that wall either. He's punishing you so big. But look at that. That's a hell of a round coming in from Elix. Tying things up at 2 apiece, and it's still very much neck and neck between these two. It's great to see. But who's going to come out on top? Elix just needs the 1 round to secure his place, pushing on towards the semi-final.
Indeed, it can still turn either way. Goonie having a small health advantage here, but can turn at any time. This is how Tekken 7 Season 3 is. One small mistake and you're eating a heckload of damage.
That's it. That's where the opening has come. Big hit to the face. Slither of health with 20 seconds remaining. Elix tries to battle back. He has to play this really quite smart now. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Takes a punch to the gut. Will take the round loss. And we're going to stage 3.
Exactly, down forward 1. You know, it's a safe poke. It's got decent range for Jack, so Goonie using it very effectively and spacing himself out very well indeed. And it's the little things. It's the little moves like that. Down forward 1 and pokes. Like we've seen him using back 1 a lot. So I think that's what really makes a difference. He plays very solid. He plays very defensive, very fundamental. You didn't really see anything that you could say is cheesy or gimmicky. It was just solid Jack play, honestly. And Jack is that sort of character. He enhances, like, if you already have good fundamentals, he will enhance your fundamentals further and make you seem even better than you are. Same as Kazumi, actually. Both characters are really enhanced fundamentals. So
well, maybe Jack's next one on the line for me then.
Perhaps he's quite a simple character. So you know, there's only a select amount of use. You can play him quite dry, and he can still be very effective. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. Definitely a character you can, you know, he doesn't require that much work to learn. It's not a super huge moveset. But once you learn it, you can probably like keep it for a while. You probably won't forget. So with that, we're going to be going back into the same character matchup, just different map. No wall breaks this time around. We're gonna plenty of walls, but no wall breaks. So that could potentially be slightly less damage at times as well. We'll see if that actually impacts either of the players. Jack at the wall, you know, he can put up a lot of pressure. Sometimes it's small pokes, but it stacks up. Every small poke will stack up eventually. It could be short-term decision, but in the larger space of the game, it can really make a big difference.
Well, it's a good start for Goonie. He's managed to get a few hits off here. And that's 75% health. And a couple of low hits there, and the clap connects. Allows him to open up with this combo, pushing up against the wall. But oh dear, Elix managed to turn things around.
Yeah, big, well-timed low parry. And he's now got Goonie at the wall. This is what I'm talking about, Season 3. The situation can change really fast, but he let Goonie out. He's now spacing out again, and we've got 25 seconds to go. Goonie just trying to get an optimum space to whiff punish. And see, the small punishes, he's just going for the small things and stacks up over time. And it's a safer playstyle to have. If you whiff a small thing, you're not going to get punished for it as heavily.
And it worked out. Goonie takes round number 1. Round number 2, however, Elix coming up hotter. Gets a little bit of damage here. Oh, takes it down low. But Goonie just can't make it count. Can't combine anything with it there. And instead, they're back at it. Defense on both ends.
Indeed, and he's getting the dash put nice follow up, and he's equalizing his health. You give him one small string, and he'll use it as a lifeline for himself.
Elix fighting his way back once again. 14 seconds left on the clock. But Goonie, 2 big hits to the head. Retaliated with 1 down low from Elix. 5 seconds left on the clock. He's got to make something. But
not enough.
Round 3.
See, this is the thing when time just starts running out like that, he cannot do anything because Goonie knows he's gonna go for a low. His lows aren't damaging enough to do anything, so he can just block. He doesn't have to do anything. He can just stand block. Let's see again. This is stacking up one small mistake, and Goonie's capitalizing it, and then he can become this unbreakable wall of defense, as he's been doing in the last few games.
It just seems like Elix is rushing into things, you know? He's trying to push it too fast when he doesn't need to. He needs to slow down a little more. You know, he's getting caught off guard with just a little hits here and there, and that's going to be it. He's going to lose this 3-0 from being way too over-aggressive there. He just needed to sit back a little bit more. And unfortunately, we'll drop down to the lower bracket.
Indeed, and with him sent to losers now. We've seen him in this position before. He's run for losers bracket before, so it's going to be interesting to see how it develops. But we never know. But with that, guys, we are going to be taking a small break, so you guys can actually... one more. We'll have one more game, then we'll take a break. So still stick with us. And then, so next game, and then a quick 3 to 5 minute break, I believe. So you guys, if you want to get popcorn or water or a drink, or perhaps go tweet about me if you really like my commentary. If you don't, you can still go tweet about me. Any publicity is good publicity. Or if you want to tweet about Chris and his actually really he's been saying, oh, I don't know much about Tekken. He's doing pretty good. So if you guys want to go praise him on social media, do it. He does deserve it. So you can do that after the next game. We still have one more game before a quick break. So do bear with us. And if you are joining us right now, welcome to TNT PC 23. It's been a lot of solid games today already. And plenty of games to go still. Macherino is looking good, I believe. The big man himself, Grimulus, has thrown in some monies. I see a $5 donation from Grimulus himself. Thank you very much. And, it's stacking up. We're in $38 now. I'm hoping to get 69.69 again. My favorite donation number. Or perhaps even higher if possible. The next goal is 420.69. Hopefully, one day. Maybe not right now, but one day. And I think we're going to have Oracle versus Sync. Right, who do I know against both players? Oracle, Ana player, if I recall. Very interesting player, actually. Very solid. I wonder how they'll play Ana, now that there's been some changes to Ana. Not necessarily good ones, not necessarily intended ones either, I think. And Sync, a very prominent lead player. Young lad, but he's a lovely guy, and his execution is immense. I did 2 hop kicks, I think last time I played him or the time before, and he acid rained both of them. This was like the literally start of the game, so it really does set a precedent. So it'll be very interesting. And yeah, no, he's played a little bit in the university a lot as well. So So it'll be really interesting to see how he plays out here. He's a solid player, you know. He's definitely one of those players that are coming up, and you gotta watch out for him because there's a lot of potential there, and you don't want to sleep on him because it's a lot of potential damage you're gonna be eating, boys. However, if you're like me and you play a little bit mad, you can catch him out sometimes. He still wins most of the time at the end, but you can't surprise him. He knows what I'm talking about. I remember his face last time. Yeah, that's I should change my name to Luck Life actually, or Pun Luck. I don't know whichever one works. There's definitely a lot of luck involved with the amount of hop kicks I throw out and how many actually end up hitting. But hey, if in doubt, hop kick. We'll see. We're just waiting for Oracle to join us. And while we wait, big shout outs to our sponsors, Astros and well, that's the wrong way around. Astro and G2 Mega Racing. Absolutely solid gear. If you guys are looking for a good new headset, which I'd honestly recommend, do grab yourself an Astro headset. Really, really good. I've been enjoying it so far. I mean, when you do commentary for like 3-4 hours in TNT and you wear glasses the whole time, you get pretty bad headaches, and I've been getting that when I was using my last headset with Astros. So far, it's been great. Haven't had any issues. And you know, a comfy chair such as the one from GTA Mega Racing behind me, or the one Chris is sitting on, is always a welcome addition as well. So do grab yourself one of those. We both wholeheartedly recommend it.
Absolutely. It's one of the coziest chairs I've actually ever owned. So good.
It actually is. It's so comfy.
Incredible. I could sit on this for 12 hours straight. No problems.
You know, the sad thing is so I work for a company and I do software development, so you know, it's office job. And I'm pretty sure my home chair is better than the chair I have at work. And that's kind of sad. I want one of those at work. It would help. It would help my back problems.
Well, I say it would help my back, but I always sit like this in work anyway, so it wouldn't help mine. But when I'm playing at home, sat back, lumbar support's there, you know, it's just exactly what I need.
Precisely. It does make a big difference. And, you know, if you're playing a lot of games and sitting in a bad position can mess you up. So don't wait till you get old and you get back problems. Get yourself a GTA Mega Racing chair while you can. Yeah, with that, we're going to be going into the game we mentioned earlier between Sync and Oracle. It's going to be hard to call. I think it really depends here. It's going to better matchup knowledge. Sync is a very good player, but I've seen Oracle do some pretty crazy things on Ana as well, so it could really, really swing either way.
Well, I'm excited to see how they play then. I mean, if they're hyped up to be as good as you say, let's see how things go down.
Indeed, it could really go either way here, because both characters... Well, actually, I just realized this is a story matchup from Tekken 5. The two characters were rivals in Tekken 5, so it'll be a nice, interesting matchup. Liking the outfit on Oracle as well. Simple, effective. With Sync going for one of the older outfits from there. Oh boy! Oh boy, here we go. The execution coming out for Sync. Staying patient. Oh, nice. Getting the mix-up. Full crush mix-up coming out for Ana. New Ender as well. And converting to down forward 1-2. And the booty to end it all. See, I'm going to be stealing tech because I started playing Ana recently. Again. So so I'm just waiting to learn.
This is good research.
Yeah, precisely. Oh, nice. Getting forward freever as well. Again, using the Ender. The new Ender for Ana is actually really good. It gives you so much wall carry. It guarantees those wall combos as well.
So good. So very good. The combination is just so much damage being dealt out now. And
Oracle now playing patient as well, fairly patient, getting launched, but still a lot of health in the bag. Oh my god, the execution coming through as well, getting the just, but still losing it. Yeah, guys, pardon the flags being the wrong way around. Sync is indeed English and not French. I'm pretty sure.
This is better. Managed to knock Anna down quite a lot here. Play a bit more patient, and unfortunately Anna's finding right the way back. Nice little combo. Mixing it up. Goes down low. Holds them back a little.
Oh, the down forward too. And this might actually be enough. Yes, it is. Sink closing it out. Nicely done.
Oh, that's one round on the board. It's not over just yet then. Pretty good start again, going into round number 4. Just making sure.
Oh, missing the punish on the down forward 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh, this should be... Oh, not getting the full combo. Oh, nice punish. And the mix-up is deadly. If they guess the right choice, then it's a lot of damage to eat for Ana players. Nice break on 1+2. Oh, and the power crush coming through for Sink. Sink equalizing 2-2 so far.
We're down to the final round. Sink battling back from 2-0 down. Tie things up at 2 apiece. Don't get too complacent, no. Getting a bit aggressive here now. Finding his rhythm a little, but Oracle will punish you. But look at that, good slide down low. I like that.
Good mix up for Lee, but now Ana wall game coming through. Solid amount of damage. Gets the flip over as well. Not getting the clean hit on the hell sweep though. Oh, big launch from Sink. Not gonna be enough to kill just yet, I think. Side wall splat. Nice punish from Sink. Beautifully done. But that was a very tight game. Oracle starting off very strong, but Sink coming in clutch. You cannot count that boy out. He's got the moves. He's got the execution. He's got the style. You know, he's a very good player. You cannot count him out. You start getting too complacent against him, he's going to eat you alive.
Num num.
Num 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 indeed. And you know, I don't want to hype him up too much because I feel like I'm a little bit biased because I do know him. And I've played him before, but he's honestly a really good player. I want to see him keep improving and keep going to events. And yeah, he's one of those players that's definitely up there and going to be interesting to watch. And actually, every once in a while, I do like calling out some players that I think could really make waves. And I think there's another one in the chat actually that I want to mention. Joker in the chat as well. He's another player to watch. I think Sink and Joker can really start making waves. They're both really solid players, both really good execution, solid fundamentals. So we really gotta watch out. I think, given the right time and enough practice, they can really start making the waves and really putting out a solid fight against both the UK scene and the EU scene as well. So you know, we'll see how it goes.
It's great to see some up and coming talent, you know, getting involved in the scene. And on these online tournaments, you know, making a name for themselves. From the looks of it as well, Sink won the last FF as well. So, you know, he's been in this position before. He knows what it's all about. And let's see if he can possibly take it tonight.
I see Forgotten Realm as well. And another stage is good for Ana. It's a good. Personally, I love the stage for Ana. I think she can do a lot of really cool stuff in here. Sorry, I have a gremlin that's trying to steal my PS4 cable. Pardon me.
Heck.
Wow.
Round 1.
Right, let's see how Sink adapts. And if Oracle adapts actually as well, because you know they're both adapting to each other constantly. So whoever's faster. Oh my god, beautiful step. Doesn't go to break the floor. Not getting the blade, not getting the kick afterwards either.
And it's good defense coming in from Oracle. Now pushing them back in towards the center. Keeping away from the wall. And taking a little bit of damage, just tiny bits, but it will chip away. Bandages back, gets a few hits off himself, goes down with low with the kick, but has to be aware if they will catch him off. Here he goes. Down low. Can he combine?
This might be enough to kill. Gets the follow-up. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Ana normally that combo won't get you much. It will just be about I think 40 damage from the low. But on this stage, it floor breaks. So it's a lot more damage, and because of that, that was enough to kill and closing out the round. Beautifully done for Oracle. And yeah, Shortle, that's how online latency works, sadly. We cannot be ahead of the video because the video is literally ahead of us due to latency. Screen share on Discord, sorry.
Regardless, Oracle putting in a good effort so far. A few shots being here and there. Sinks though, he's down low. He needs to play this one a little bit more conservative for just a little while, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Oracle takes round number 2, puts himself in a comfortable position. Sink, he has a lot of work to do here. Well, Oracle's knocked him down low once again. However, Sink managed to come out of this one relatively unscathed considering the circumstances. A few hits, however, catches them off guard. There we go. Sink pushes Oracle right up against the back wall, drops them down low once again, and that's a huge combination, bringing himself right back into this stage.
Nice, slow parry, so but dropping the combo though. And enrage, you gotta be very careful. Nice dealing. Oh my, going underneath, both in rage now. Beautiful punish. And guys, if we are getting some delays, do apologize for that. We can't do much about it. It is a screen share based casting, so it's not great, but we gotta make do with what we got. And we are still seeing Sink trying to fight back against this pressure, trying to close the game as well. 4-4-4-3-4.
So,
yeah, very good. Yeah, two rounds for Oracle. This could be the game that they need.
Well, Sink doesn't want to let it go just yet.
Oh, the punish.
The kicks. Gets him
This
down
is
low.
a just frame. 3 just frames in that move, and he's landing it. I think 3rd time, 4th time now. Absolutely incredible. Oh, big opening, closing the 2nd round for himself out, and just 1 round for him to take the game.
Fantastic composure.
Can't hit, converts.
Back up, and look at this lovely combination, pushing them up against the wall. The combo still keeps going. Thankfully, Oracle's able to get out of it in time. Gives off a little hit, but it's not going to happen in time. That's superb.
He's starting the 10 string as well to finish off. Nicely done by Sink. Beautifully played. And the comeback again, the 3-0 comeback at the end, the reverse sweep to take it. Wow. See, I was hyping it up, but he did good. My boy Sink did good. Very well done to him, but as well, Oracle putting up a solid fight, really using Forgotten Realm to its solid advantage. But falling short this time, they're dropping down to the losers bracket. But, you know, not out yet. Still got 1 more life to deal with. And on that note, guys, we will be going to a small break. Only a few minutes. So go grab yourself a drink. Tell your loved ones you love them. Because you won't be available for a while because there's more Tekken to come back to afterwards. We'll be right back. Give us 3 to 5 minutes and we'll be joining you again with some solid Tekken action. Grab some food, grab a drink, and we'll catch you very soon.